This is Marvel Television's Ironheart, the official trailer, and we're going to start it right now.
Hello?
Let him know. Let him know.
For real?
First beat.
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you went her out. Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable, something
Important?
iconic.
It's a brand new
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that. This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
All right, wait, I heard a chuckle there. What does that mean?
Mr. Benja. Yeah, Riri up in his house.
You're into it. Go on, talk.
Well, middling. I mean, it's about what I expected. I didn't see anything earth shattering here. But I like the actress, I like the character, even like the villain. I kind of remember him from Marvel days, the Red Hood.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about that guy. He's something they created in the last 15 years at Marvel. He's kind of like the low level villain. They kind of actually turned him up a little bit higher in the last couple of years. But he actually had his own comic for a second. Just a regular guy, got a red hood. Make him
Nice.
invisible. Yeah, and he got guns. I mean, it's just like it was basic. All of a sudden, some mystical crap got in there, and now all of a sudden he's doing all this crazy stuff. So yeah, Marvel, man, they're villains. But yeah, I mean, from the business standpoint, just trying to develop this. Obviously, this is already probably getting some damper in the webosphere, the whole wokeification of the Marvel MCU, right? Here's
Mhm.
a replacement for Iron Man, who's a black female, right? Sure, whatever. But she was introducing, to be fair, and Wakanda Forever, but Black Panther. But I think there could be some pushback to it from a marketing standpoint. But I'm all there for it. It's always good to have different storylines and expand upon that. But we saw how well that went with the Jedi over at not Ashoka so much, but really the Acolyte, right? That got kind of stymied a little bit. So we'll see.
Even from Wakanda Forever, which was, hey, we have T'Challa here, and now we're gonna pass the mantle on to his sister, kind of thing.
Hmm.
So even with that, there's that kind of vibe of, at least in the public discourse and the way they market it.
Hmm.
I thought it was cool. I just wonder once again, like I said before, and about this, the way they're presenting. Hey, I'm a new character. I'm not just this other character with that same power set or whatever. And I've had a problem with that in terms of like, hey, these characters need to be strong with their identity. You can't just be, hey, I'm just put the same mask on somebody else or the same armor on somebody else. It's like there's more to these characters and heroes than that, and I don't want to see them just flub it,
Yeah.
flub.
Yeah, just put, quote unquote, a different face to the same character, if you will. But you know what? I mean, Miles Morales, he was one of the first big ones that really kind of hit it big, and he's become his own thing over time,
Yeah.
which was, a whole, even his name is alliteration, right? M, right? Just like Peter Parker, PMP. So, but
Hmm.
Miles has become his own thing over time, and he's, half black, half Latino. And so, but he has different power sets, right? And so but it's just hard. I haven't seen Marvel do that with anyone else, that on that level. Now Iron Man has become a thing because of the MCU. Look, guys, truth be told, Iron Man was never a thing really in the comics like that. Let's be honest. It was only because of Robert Downey Jr. that he became a thing in MC
Yeah.
ever. The biggest problem he had was drinking. Let's be honest, guys, in the comic books. But so now he's so beloved that having anybody even sniff near his power set and what he does that doesn't look like him uh, is looking for some smoke potentially. So unfortunately,
Yeah. What I did like about this is that, um, the very beginning they they MacGyvered, and I actually wonder why it took so long to get this trailer in the first place. The show is coming out in like a month,
hmm
and we haven't really heard much of anything until this trailer. So maybe that's part of the strategy. Just like, hey, just get it out there quickly, hit them fast and hard, so they don't have too much time to think. But speaking of thinking, I really like the way they set this up with, hey, here's a cheesy little trap, and it's like, listen, we've been through that before. I'm about to MacGyver this thing. If you don't know who
hmm
MacGyver is, it's this person that would always think his way through traps and situations. And you know, I've got a tape recorder, two sticks of gum, and a Monopoly board. Watch me, you know, watch me build a working motorcycle. It's like,
I used to stay up. I used to beg my parents to stay up. I used to hate the fact it came on in LA after Monday Night Football. So I
ooh,
would stay up late and I would sneak to watch it, man, because I used to love that show, MacGyver, man. He would always come up with something. Yeah, I used to love that show.
so I think that's a very strong angle, and that actually makes me really want to watch this,
Hmm.
just to get more of that MacGyver style. And the suit is clunky because obviously she doesn't have the nanotech and everything. She's just kind of making it work.
Hmm.
And I think there's a good message that could be had there as well. Hey, make it work.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I am digging this. You got any more to say about it?
Grade wise, from a business standpoint, I gotta ding it a little bit. I'm gonna give it like a B minus only because the differentiator is not strong enough yet. To your point, maybe showing her, doing more of those MacGyver things could help. Not just jump into the suit right away. Maybe, but we did see her in the suit in Wakanda Forever, but still, maybe working up to that at the end. Doom, doom, doom. Is this something she's gonna earn? So maybe that would have been a better positioning for this character. But so yeah, B minus. It seemed like passable, but nothing like must see, right?
Yeah. Um, you know what? I actually think I was happier than I thought I would be, instead of I was happy to actually really, really get into any moments of this. Um, Interesting relationship with this guy, MIT. I'm cool with it. I'll give it a straight B plus, B plus. Yeah, I
Okay.
won't give this one a B plus. So
Yeah, I'm
I'm
just
good with
looking at
this.
these
I like
comments.
this.
I always like to get the comments. Someone says, before it gets review bombed, I'm going to just say I'm hyped and this trailer looks sick. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. And you know what's funny? This other commenter pointed out this line because they had the line in the trailer that said "iconic," and it says wants to build something iconic, builds another Iron Man suit.
yeah, yeah, there it is. So,
So
yeah, we're going to get a lot of that, guys. It's just the climate we're in right now. But yeah, that's why I said they got to make her stronger as a character, like, that driving force behind, what makes her, and it's sad. It's almost like what happens in real world, right? She has to
when you,
prove her mettle that
yeah,
she deserves the Iron Man suit. So she's gotta prove it over and over again in every episode so that they can say, okay, yes, she can have it now.
yeah, and when you say a stronger character, you don't mean strong in terms of power levels. You mean
Yes.
there's more to the character that
Yeah,
makes her unique.
a true arc, right?
Mhm.
What is her arc? Is her dad sick? Ironheart. I don't even know. Be honest, with you, I don't know enough about the character. I don't even know why she's called Ironheart. Someone's heart broken, and she gonna fix it. I don't know. So let's get to that. So hopefully that if they just leave it there and just like, yeah, what because I used to be a track star and
Yeah.
somebody broke my heart. No, wrong
Uh,
direction. Don't do that. So yeah.
yeah, and what I don't want to get into is trying to like the character for what it is instead of
Who she is.
creating something new and original that could really stand on its own.
Yeah. I don't
And
know enough about the character. Maybe they have enough in that from the comic books. I don't know. But I can tell you right now though, she's way not as popular as Miss Marvel. And even though the TV show, did you see Miss Marvel at all? The TV
I
show?
did see, yeah,
You can tell that's a strong character, even though I think the show let her down. But that's a strong character, and there was a strong actress to play the character. So
yeah,
I think, and that was all set up in the comic book. So I don't know how strong that character is. When I say strong, there is a likability factor. There is a strong story arc. It's a strong point of view that makes her uniquely different. And Kamala Khan as a character, I don't
right,
see the same with Riri, at least right now.
exactly. So
Besides the name, Riri girl, where you going, girl?
I always thought Riri was the cutest name.
It's a cute name, Riri, but it's like just call her Becky, man. It's okay.
Yeah, if they had a terrorist on the news and they're talking about some horrible acts and they said the terrorist name is Riri, I'd be like, hold on a second, let's hear her out. It's Riri.
Riri be
So,
that bad.
all right, we're looking forward to this, and I actually might jump back on Disney Plus for this guy.
What? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm interested. Still give it a B plus for the trailer. I have no idea what the show is going to be like for the trailer. B plus. Uh,
Same here.
yeah. No, you
B
said B
minus.
minus.
B minus. I said B minus. Thank you.
Yes, you did. All right.
But hey, everyone. Thank you for listening today. Please like, subscribe, and comment at Show versus Business on X, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. Listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to podcasts. If you want to check out more, go check out our website at Show versus Business. All right, everyone. Have a great one.
Peace.